Lord said to Moses, "See, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet."
The context makes it perfectly clear that the Lord was not attributing deity to Moses here. The text says, "I have made you like God to Pharaoh." It does not say, "I have made thee God." Being made like a god to Pharaoh is not the same as being made God. There is no essential difference in the given context. The words like or as are not in the Hebrew text. Translators who have added the word as have done so to make that particular point more clear. Do you see the major difference between calling Moses like a god and Moses their God? The difference is not between like a god and Moses their God. The difference is between like a god to Pharaoh and a god to Pharaoh. There is another aspect of this. In the Bible, God has quite some humor, and we can find a lot of sarcasm, in particular when confronting the false gods of this world. The event of the Exodus in particular was to do just that. This is clear from the following reference in Exodus chapter 12 verse 12, that the Lord intended to embarrass the Egyptian gods.
"On that same night I will pass through Egypt, and strike down every firstborn of both people and animals. And I will bring judgment on all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord."
In fact, not only the last, but all the plagues reported were striking against one or more of the Egyptian gods and showing their helplessness. When reading,
Then the Lord said to Moses, "See, I have made you like God to Pharaoh."
God in effect states that he will make it so that Pharaoh has to bow his will before Moses, as much as he might think at this time that he is God, that is the absolute ruler, whom everyone has to obey. In the book The Culture of Ancient Egypt, by John A. Wilson, Chapter 4 is entitled The King and God. Page 85 has the following quote: "In one respect death made no change in the existence of the king. He was a god on earth in this life, and he would join the circle of the gods in the next life. He ruled in this world and he would be ruler in the next." This pharaonic pride of being God is addressed with this statement, and this pride will be broken by the only one and true God through the agency of Moses, and whose message Pharaoh will have to bow, acknowledging him as superior.